Coach Vlako Andonovski here to answer your questions. Once again, this is a hybrid press conference. We'll start with people in the room. We're nice enough to come out to Chester. I think Steve Goff, you might have a question, unless you need to look at that real quick.
No, that's
You're
fine.
good? Go ahead. Hold on, audio issue. Do you have the mic? Okay. Please wait for the mic if you're in the room. Check, check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good? Check, check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good? Mr. Goff, please get us started.
Now heading into the summer and the importance of the CONCACAF tournament, obviously there's a few friendlies before that, but where do you think this roster stands? Where do you think this team stands now heading into the summer?
We feel very good in terms of where we stand at the stage of the process that we're at. We know that there's still a lot of things that we need to tie up, a lot of details. But that's what we're going to use the next camp for, the next 2 games that we have before the qualifiers, and we're pretty confident that going into qualifiers we're gonna be ready. I mean, this team is going to be ready.
Go ahead, grab the mic.
Vlako, thanks for speaking with us tonight. Congratulations on the win. I wanted to ask about some of the firsts you got tonight, whether that's Aubrey Kingsbury getting her first cap, Trinity Rodman getting her first goal. I think Andy Sullivan had the captain's armband for a little bit. I know it's all Spirit players, which is kind of my purview, but just in general, how do you think that they did and kind of moving things forward as a program?
Yes, talking about first, it was first time Rose was a captain of the team to begin with, and that's an ex-Spirit player. But I think that it's great. I mean, it's great that we had an opportunity to give a chance to someone like Naomi Girma to step in, and also very proud of Aubrey. I mean, to come in and work her way to get a cap at the stage that she's at, the stage of her career that she's at, it's not easy. I mean, that just shows her persistence and perseverance. And the type of player, type of person that she is. So very, very happy, very happy for both of them. And Trinity, obviously first goal. And I said in the huddle, in the post-game huddle for the players, I truly believe that's just the first of many.
Go ahead, Steve.
So in terms of the roster, you've obviously increased the depth. You've given a lot of experience to players. Going forward now, how do you weigh some of the players who haven't been in camp, some of the players that are going to be coming back from injury, and some of the players that have done well over the last few months?
That's not an easy process, but we're confident we're gonna try to make the best decision going forward. And I did tell the players that the job is not done for them. Now they're going back to their teams, back in their markets, and they gotta keep on improving, keep on developing, and to show us that they're in good form and ready for the next camp. Because now it's not just these players. Anybody that is healthy and in good form, and we feel like it's going to be able to, with good performance, will be able to help us be successful. Has a chance to be on this team.
Anybody else in the room?
Hey Vlako, you mentioned Rose getting the armband tonight. What have you seen from her from a leadership perspective with this younger group?
It's actually very nice to see Rose in the environment. Obviously, we see her on the field, but what many people can see is how she has been in the environment. It is very nice to see how much she has grown and how she's growing into this role, and how she helps the younger players to integrate in the system, integrate on the team. very happy with her, and I was very proud to tell her that she's gonna be the captain of this team for this game.
If there's nothing else in this room, we'll go to, oh, go ahead, Jason.
Michael, I wanted to know, in the first half, it looked like with Sanchez and Lavelle playing as sort of two natural number 10s, there were times where it seemed like they wanted to pull high and wide, almost to add a fourth player along the front. Was that intentional, or was that them just finding the pockets that were there?
They're both very good players and very creative players, and well, we always say as coaches we try to create a frame in within we expect the players to work, but we do allow them to use their creativity in within the frame. And both whatever they did in the first half was okay with us, because we felt like that's how they were getting involved and impacting the game.
Now we'll go to our online friends. It's only appropriate that the first virtual question goes to John Tannenwald, who we missed tonight, JT.
So,
But go ahead.
I finally tested negative this morning, but it wasn't in time to get there. Aaron, if you have the attendance, could you drop it in the chat first of all?
Yep.
And Vlatko, you probably got asked this when the audio was out, but you know, Trinity scored her first national team goal tonight on the same field where Alex Morgan did it 12 years ago. Scored her first national team goal, and I know that everybody is trying to not overhype, overpressure Trinity, bring her along at the right speed so that she maximizes her potential. But I just wonder what it was like for you, watching that moment tonight, watching her score her first national.
I mean, it is very nice moment and very nice experience, obviously for Trinity, but for me too. I was very proud of her. She has worked very hard to earn an opportunity, very hard to earn minutes on this team, and the fact that she scored a goal is very good experience. Like I said, very proud of her. I said in front of everyone in the post-game huddle that I truly believe this is just first of many.
Thank you.
Thanks, JT. Let's go to Amelia Hertel. Go ahead, Amelia.
Hi, Vlatko. Thanks for taking the time. A lot has been made of the squad having the time on the field to make their connections stronger. With that being said, how do you feel the partnership between Lavelle and Macario has progressed over these two matches?
I mean, some of the things that the both of them can do on the field is amazing. Sometimes we have certain things that are scripted, and certain movements and runs that we want them to make, but also sometimes they do things that surprise us, along with probably the opponent and the fans and everybody that is watching, and that's what makes these two players special. So I think that their relationship, their partnership is growing, and they get to know each other a lot better on the field. They learn each other's habits and strengths and weaknesses, and I think it will just get better and better as we go forward.
Let's go to Andrew Jones. Go ahead, Andrew.
Thank you, Aaron. Coach, how would you assess your back line tonight as you were able to not concede comparison to Saturday? And who for you on this team has grown over the past 4 or 5 days as an emerging leader for this side, or at least the group of players that have emerged for you as growing leaders again this year?
Yes. So first, the back line was not any worse or any better on Saturday's game. I thought in both games the back line was very good. Obviously, we got scored on in the previous game, but that was not due to the mistake or anything that the back line did wrong. That was a set play that, and when we defend set play, we defend as a team. So, and I have to say, it's not just their mistakes. As a staff, we have to evaluate ourselves and see what we could have done to help the team prepare so they don't get scored on set play. Now, in terms of leadership, it is not hard to see how how much Kelly influences this team and how much of an example she is for this team and a leader. And I talked about Rose Lavelle a little bit ago and said how proud I am of her and the way she has been helping the young players integrate in the system. Lindsay Horan is another one that has been tremendous in the environment, and one more player who is fairly young but experienced, who we've seen growth from the leadership standpoint, is Mallory Pugh. Tremendous in the environment, together with Lindsay, Rose, and Kelly, was the group of players that were leading the team on and off the field.
Thanks, Andrew. Last one for Vlaco goes to Steph Young. Go ahead, Steph.
Thank you, Aaron. Vlaco, my apologies if you talked about this during the dead audio portion of the evening, but given that Uzbekistan did seem to compact a little bit between the halves, stopped giving you guys so much space in behind or between the lines in the second half, and you are asking, the certain players to substitute in and impact the game, what's your evaluation of the different ways that they handle the different, situations that you had between the halves?
Yeah, so first I have to say I want to give a lot of credit to Uzbekistan coming to the States, playing us on a home soil. It's not easy for any team. It's hard. It's a long travel, and I thought they did good. They fought all the way through, regardless of what the score was. They never gave up. So I wanna give them a lot of credit for that. Now we saw that in the second half they were a little more compact, a little. They had a slightly different approach to the game, and for us, that was that created a little bit of a problem. It took us a little bit of time to sort it out, to figure out what we need to do, and I'm just happy that towards the end of the game we started creating more opportunities and scored a few more goals, but ultimately. That's what we wanted. We wanted a different picture. We wanted something different, and we wanted a different way to have a different approach. So we solved the problem in different ways.
Excellent. Thanks, Steph. Thanks, Vlaco. Appreciate your time, and we'll see everyone in June.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thanks, Ron.
Thank you, everyone.
Or July in Mexico. Thank you, guys.